Do you have an electric guitar under your bed silently reminding you of a dream which is for the moment buried? Did you fantasize about fame and female attention, or was your dream about the music? Did you believe you could make a lot of progress in your musical education without much effort? Maybe you even spent a little too much money on your first electric guitar, hoping it would somehow fast-track the learning process. Well, the guitar by itself isn't really much help. The most effective input has to be from you, the aspiring guitar player. But wait a minute. It was you who put the guitar under the bed, leaving it alone and wondering what it had done to incur your displeasure. What happened there? Why did you bury your dream? Did the fame and female attention arrive by some other route? Well, obviously they weren't what you expected, or you wouldn't be reading this. I think the issue is that you just need to look a little more closely at the process of learning the guitar. The most obvious things to look at are, firstly, did you give yourself enough time and space to practice? And were the guitar lessons you tried really suited to your needs? If you live in a busy household, you are going to have to fight for time and space. Your family or housemates may be willing to cut you some slack at first, but the time will come when you pick up your guitar you will hear groaning noises from the people who a short time ago were so encouraging. You are going to need to examine your day, the hours you spend working or studying, the time you need for household chores. Are there TV programs you just can't do without? You need to include those. If you practice in the living room, you need to do it when other people aren't using the area. You get the idea. If you end up with much less time to devote to guitar lessons than you thought you had, don't give up. Just use the time you have available. As your guitar playing progresses, you will begin to make more time for yourself. So what kind of guitar lessons do you feel you could derive the most benefit from? The fact is, learning to play the guitar will flow much more smoothly if you feel comfortable and receptive. So give some consideration to what works best for you. So let's look at the simplest solution and dash. Buy a guitar lesson book. Too simple? It might be all you need. Some people can't do without the input of a face-to-face teacher or the experience of seeing their guitar lessons on video. But there are many people who do quite well with printed instructions and music. If you need a more intense experience, but you have a live guitar teacher near where you live, then give online electric guitar lessons a shot. With online lessons, you just sit in your room and absorb the teacher's instructions, and then do your practice. No time wasted traveling to your teacher, and no putting up with a teacher you do not care for. Some people do better without a teacher standing over them, encouraging them to play it until they get it right. Online electric guitar lessons are more student-friendly in this respect. You can approach any obstacles in your own individual way, in your own sweet time. One of the most outstanding advantages of online electric guitar lessons compared to tuition with a live teacher is the expense. You can get even the very best lessons on the internet for a fraction of what you would pay your local guitar teacher. You can also buy your guitar lessons in video format. Video lessons are available for students of all genres of guitar music, whether they be beginners or advanced students. With videos, you can review your lessons as many times as you want. And even if you lose your enthusiasm for learning the guitar, your video lessons will be waiting for you when your muse returns.